Right, hello, welcome to a cool smartphone video just to show you some of the apps that I like to use on my HTC Hero here. Now this is Android 1.5 and I've downloaded some apps from the Android market. You can get these on the Android market for most if not all of the Android handsets that are out there. The first one I want to show you is called Remoid, which is down at the bottom here somewhere. And this basically allows you remote desktop access into PCs on your local Wi-Fi or further afield if you want. Now you put in your details, the IP address, and it connects in, logs you in automatically. And there we go, we can see that I've remotely connected into my server, and I can sort of scroll around, can move the desktop around like that, and we can I've got a VMware virtual machine there, and I can just start that up. So it's sort of started up remotely just by clicking, and that'll start it up. So it's pretty good little remote control applet, sort of to let you talk to remote machines. Let's scroll around that. Now that's running in the background. Also, I wanted to show you an app called. Let's have a look at the top of this here. I've got the Advanced Task Killer. So basically, that's a great little app, so I can kill all the running apps now, and that will get me out of the app itself. So I've killed my own application. I've killed the Advanced Task Killer. We've also got the B Player, which I couldn't actually get working on this device until recently, but we can go onto live TV. If you've got a UK IP address, then you'll be able to use this. It's sort of restricted to UK IPs purely because of the license fee that people in the UK pay. So I can actually go onto BBC One and have a look at live TV now. So we'll see what entertainment we've got on BBC One. Just takes a short while just to buffer up. And there we go. If we turn this up a bit. This is live TV from BBC One now, so this is exactly what's on the TV if you turn the television on right now. You can also do things like, obviously, the iPlayer is the way to watch TV that you may have missed. So if we go into highlights, gets a list of the programs. My Wi-Fi connection seems to be dropping out here. I might connect into a slightly different. Let's just connect to a slightly different Wi-Fi connection actually while I'm here. Very easy to do. Just go menu from there, settings. By the way, while I'm just looking at the Wi-Fi, I don't know if you noticed, but if you go into Wi-Fi settings, let's just put the details in here because it's obviously not connected to this one before. If you connect into the Wi-Fi settings here, go menu and advanced, you can actually set the Wi-Fi sleep policy here and the MAC address. You can see your MAC address. Choose to have static IP address and set the IP addresses for your DNS servers automatically. Various bits like that. So it's really good little addition to the standard Wi-Fi connection options. Just disconnect and reconnect the Wi-Fi. And we'll go back to the B Player. And you can see the sort of, there you go, Friday Night with Jonathan Ross. Let's choose that one. And it will show you a little preview of Billie Piper. This was on last night. And it will then view that. So you can watch with the B Player, this is. So if you do a search for B Player on the Android market, you can see this. You've got Alan Carr on this one as well, by the looks of it. So there's the B Player. And that streams rather well, I must say. See, it's great because you can watch TV shows, children's TV shows as well. here, this little widget here is the BBC News widget. You click on it and it shows you some of the latest BBC News, and it flashes up with the news headlines and news alerts, and that's just called BBC News. Just do a search for BBC News in the Android market, you can see that. You can sort of click into news items and it'll take you to the BBC website, to the relevant page with that news article on it, and you can read it then. It's very easy to read. Another app which I like is called Bump. This works with other Android handsets using the same application, and also iPhones as well, and you can basically bump your phone into another handset with the app on there, and it will transfer files. So if I say I want to transfer this photograph here, let's just choose a photo. So obviously Bluetooth file transfer on this particular handset anyway is kind of hit and miss at best. Well, it's not available unless you root your handset. So let's say I want to send that file, and basically you would bump your phone into another handset using Bump, and it transfers the file across. Basically it connects to a central server and transfers the files across that way to the other person's account. But it's quite clever how it uses GPS and I presume network connectivity to detect where your phones are and to detect whose phones are trying to connect to who. It's quite a clever little application. We've also got on here Google Sky Map, but this hand-sent messaging system, and you can see here it shows it in bubbles and sort of. We can see it's sort of sorting the conversations into bubbles there. It's a great sort of replacement for the existing text messaging system there. And we've also got Keyring, which is a great little app for. Oops, I've loaded up Google Sky Map instead. But Keyring, I don't know if you go to Tesco or Sainsbury's or any sort of any sort of supermarket with one of those loyalty cards, and basically you can add a card in. If it's got a barcode, you scan the barcode with the camera like this, so you would basically scan the barcode like that, and then you can effectively throw the card away, because from then on your card is stored in here, and you would basically just show that to the cashier and she would scan the screen, and all your shopping would go onto your supermarket points, and then you can get money off or whatever your supermarket actually gives. So it's a great little application, that. Lightning Bug, which is a good app if you're having trouble sleeping. This will actually give you background noise to listen to. So if we just tap the screen there and I press that, and then this, I don't know if you can hear that. Just change the landscape to New York. Sort of some nice pleasant background noises to listen to sort of send you off to sleep. And you can change the skyline here and the sounds. So there's a nice beach, and you can sort of turn the rain on and off, turn the seagull sounds on and off. Great little app to sort of send you off to sleep. That these are all free, by the way. I haven't paid for any of these. London City, which is great if you live in London or you're visiting London. It's the Tube map. Very easy to slide around. Look at that. Very easy. And basically press menu, and you say I'm stuck. I am at let's see. I'm at Brent Cross, and I want to get to. Oops. I want to get to East Ham, and you just press route. It tells you the exact details, so it's nice and bold, so you can just run along with the phone. Or you press show map, and it will tell you exactly how to get there. Look, you go from that green dot, follow the route to your destination. So it's a great little app, very easy to use, very simple, glides along very nicely, and you can choose your destinations, and you sort of starting points very quickly and easily, and it will just guide you to it. So that's a great little app. I also wanted to show you the Amazon MP3 store, because obviously iPhone has got an inbuilt store, but the Amazon MP3 store was launched fairly recently for phones to download. You can click on top 100 albums, it will do a search, and they're relatively cheap. Look at that. I mean, Paolo Nutini, Sunny Side Up, £4.98 for the whole album, or you can buy a song on its own. I haven't signed up to Amazon, by the way. This is just me. 29 pence for a CD, for an MP3 for one tune. So Cry Me Out, Pixie Lott. Click on that. Plays a little demo of the tune. You can press menu. You can do a search for certain songs that you're looking for. So that's a great little app for the music fans. We've got PayPal, which is a great way just to hook into your PayPal account, see how much money you've got. And also, I wanted to show you Traffic for England. This will basically work on your GPS location and tells you what exactly the problems are and where they are. So we can also press radio, and we can press Midlands and play.
Coach fire. Also hearing reports just coming in of another vehicle fire on the M40 northbound at junction 15 for the Longbridge Island. We're awaiting official confirmation. Our officers are on their way to the scene then.
So that'll give you traffic updates, which is really cool. I don't know actually, I could be wrong when I say it uses GPS. Oh yes, you can use GPS or fixed location. So if I say I am in Stafford, add that to the dictionary because that is an actual place. Press check and it says success, you're now in Stafford. And you go back and it will update the screen with the details for Stafford. Look, I can see there's roadworks, junction 11 to junction 8 southbound, 14 miles away from where I am. Great little application, so you don't have to listen to the traffic reports on irritating local radio. You can actually just get them when you want. Wi-Fi Analyzer is another good little app. It tells you the channels that your Wi-Fi's are on, your Wi-Fi connections are on. And you can see here, mine here is on channel 11 to 14, but it's bumping into somebody else's Wi-Fi locally. So it might be worth changing that channel just to get out of the to stop possible interference from other Wi-Fi channels. So it's a good way of seeing what channels your Wi-Fi is using, your access points, and what channels other people's Wi-Fi access points are using. You can also have a look at the time graph, channel rating, stuff like that. It's another useful application. Speed test. We've got